Hello YouTube, and this is Robert with Super Galactic Geek Review, and we've got another comic book review for you today. Now this one is a little different than most of my comic book reviews. This comic book came in a collector's box with the Spawn collector's car. I was lucky enough to get a copy of one of these comic books. This is the Spawn mobile on the front of the comic book, as you can see right here. And it's kind of cool. It talks about, the comic book actually is the first edition of the Spawn mobile comic book. So it gets into the details about Spawn building the Spawn mobile, which kind of cool. I like it. And I'm a huge Spawn fan. I like Spawn. Of course, I'm a Spawn myself, you know. I'm a big geek that loves everything geeky. I just got to go through all the geeky stuff. I love it. But Spawn is one of my favorite characters because you think about how endless is his power. If he can actually think about it, he can pretty much do it with his suit. So I personally like that aspect. Makes him uber powerful. I mean, how many guys could say he takes on Maleficent, the devil himself, and kicks his butt? You know, not many. So I definitely enjoy the Spawn comics, and this one was released with the Spawn mobile, and it was in, I'm trying to look at the date here, I believe it was 1994 they released this one. But the artwork, they did not do glossy pages. They did a flat page with a flat color to it. And the characters really seem to even pop off this flat pages, you know, and I really like the flat mat that they used because it actually reminds you of old newsprint page is what it reminds me of. I do have to admit, I was pleasantly surprised about that because it's something different you don't see nowadays. It's the old school print. I would like to see them redo this and make it a little longer. This one is really, really thin. It's really small, and that's because it came with the Spawn mobile. When you bought the Spawn mobile, you would get this book. It is definitely a really excellent book. The picture of the Spawn mobile in the book here, the first picture you get at it is when he's taking on Overkill, and I'm going to show you it right here, as you can see. Look at the look of that. That is just awesome looking. And, you know, just like in the movie, which a lot of people didn't care for, he was able to manipulate the bike. He can manipulate the Spawn mobile to do stuff too, which I think is personally cool. I like the Spawn mobile much better than I did the bike. It's definitely an amazing look to it. And they did a really good job with the character Overkill on this one. I really enjoyed it. This is more of just a little short stories they did, because they did the little short story of Overkill, and they ended it with him telling Spawn that, oh, this is not over. He's going to be back. He's going to be looking for him, and he's going to regret it. And then he goes off. Well, then they pick up again with the Spawn mobile running down everybody's most hated clown, the Violator. Oh, I can't stand that clown. I hate clowns to begin with, but the Violator just really gets on my nerves. He is so disgusting. He's like, the first scene here, he's eating garbage, and you can see like the bugs running out of the garbage and everything. It's like a garbage sandwich for him or something. I don't know. It's just gross. I was like, just a nasty character. Disgusting. And of course, Spawn running him over, you know. And it cuts off, it was only like, you know, 3 pages with the Violator they did. And he runs over the Violator, and it says, the Violator goes, oh, this is not over. You know, so it was ended. It was a short comic book, very short, but it was done to be put with the Spawn mobile toy that you bought, to give you a hint of who Spawn was and a little bit about a Spawn mobile. I did find out you can buy another version of this actual comic book out there. It is much longer. It's a much more detailed version of it. So I definitely am going to see if I can locate that one and probably do a review on that in comparison to the review on this one. With this one being so short, the artwork was excellent. The story was short, but it was good for the little short scenes that they did. Because of it being so short and them cutting it so short, I would have to give this like a 7. I would have liked to see more. That's why I said I'm going to try to locate the other one, see if I can do a review on it also, because I would like to give my honest opinion of the full book. This is like a short version of that book. So, they being the short version of Todd McFarlane's The Spawn, this is the Spawnmobile issue 1. I'm going to have to give it on a Geek Glass review of 1 Geek Glass to 10. This is going to get 7 Geek Glasses. So YouTube, go ahead and click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and be proud to be a geek.